So in this video today, I wanted to take the time to discuss something that's almost caused a minor amount of drama, I guess you could call it, over these past few days. Now, while this is by no means anything substantial, in fact, calling this quote-unquote drama may be an overstatement. Regardless though, I wanted to give my take on this as I find it to be very interesting, and I think I have a different opinion compared to a lot of people I've seen. So, what is this quote-unquote drama I'm referring to? Well, let's jump straight into all of that right now. So this actually all stems from the hashtag #AirNinjago thing. You probably do remember it if you guys were around in 2020 on either Twitter or Instagram. That's where it was most prevalent. And back then it was a really big thing because basically what people were doing was spreading this hashtag #AirNinjago hashtag onto the replies of Cartoon Network. And every single post that they would make on their accounts on social medias, people would completely spam it with hashtag #AirNinjago because back then people were completely fed up with the ridiculous airing schedule that Cartoon Network had going on, more specifically with Prime Empire. People were not having it, and they wanted new episodes to be out urgently. What people did is they ended up spamming it a ridiculous amount all over their social medias, and to be honest, it kind of seemed to work, because coincidentally, after this, they seemed to air the new seasons, which was a big shock. I'm not too sure if it is actually a coincidence that they did that, or if they somehow actually listened and put it into their airing schedule for their TV channel. Not too sure on the specifics there, but hashtag #AirNinjago was born in 2020 at that moment. Now, if you guys are back onto Twitter in the Ninjago community and are following Lego's account, you're probably seeing something that looks a little bit like this, and I'll put a quick screenshot and clip up on screen now where I'm just scrolling through the replies, and as you can see, there is a lot of hashtag #AirNinjago stuff going on, and well, this is because they haven't aired Crystalized Part 2, and this is basically the Ninjago community's way of bringing attention to this and basically just coming out and saying, hey, we want these new episodes to be aired urgently, could you actually do anything about it? That's basically the whole point of this. People are spreading awareness, and they are desperate for these new episodes, and understandably so, to be honest. Now, where this drama comes into play is the fact that there's kind of been this movement going on where people are saying stuff that sounds a little bit like this, and they are saying that by doing this, you're going to make Lego not even want to air the episodes. And to that I say, Lego is a multi-billion-pound business, and they are not going to just be like, alright guys, we're not airing these new episodes because our social media accounts, comment sections are getting spammed. We're just going to go on strike here, and we're just not going to air the episodes for you guys. Announcement time, that's not how this works at all. Lego is not going to really care ultimately about this. Lego seriously is going to air these episodes either way, regardless of if some of their social media accounts are being a bit spammed in their Twitter accounts. So that point is kind of extremely dumb to me, and I just do not understand the logic there at all. Lego ultimately doesn't care, and to be honest, even though they are probably seeing all of this, the people in charge of running the account, they're probably seeing this, but at the end of the day, what can they really do about it? And I do agree with that, but at the same time, I don't think it's fair to kind of call people out on this, and I think that there is a good meaning behind it. Could it be a little bit annoying to some people? Yes, definitely. But at the same time, this isn't going to have any actual effect on anything, and I just think it's kind of people defending Lego for basically no reason at all, which I personally do not agree with, and that is just a take I will stand on, to be honest. I do not agree at all with that fact, and I do not think Lego is going to literally care in the slightest if people are spamming their comments. They're not going to stop airing the new episodes just because of that. At the same time, while it may come across as blatant impatience from the Ninjago community, some of you, I do agree and see where you're coming from with some of that, but at the same time, I think you have to kind of be in these people's shoes when they say this, because, to be honest, Lego was absolutely going on an upward trend for so long. They were promoting the hell out of this new season, more than they have done in the last 5 years, and they were finally doing the bare minimum and some more on top of that. They were doing a fantastic job, but then all of a sudden, the second they released the first 12 episodes of the season, they just completely go radio silence on us, and we do not get any sort of update, and we still don't have an update to this day, which is just really stupid on so many levels. And so you have to understand why people are so angry about this and are now using this hashtag #AirNinjago movement to make their point across to the actual Lego higher-ups, I guess you could say, in a way. And so I just think that this basically is, in the end, Lego's fault for completely just not giving us an update, airing the first 12 episodes, and then literally saying absolutely nothing after they were doing so well. It's almost like Lego just completely threw this whole promotion stuff in the bin and completely wasted their really golden opportunity to promote this season. Crystalized, in particular, was a fantastic time to actually air and promote the hell out of this new season to appeal to a lot of people, maybe even people that haven't really watched Ninjago in a while, because in case you guys didn't know, you will see a lot of people online that are surprised Ninjago is still running, and Crystalized, I think, is probably the best way to kind of get those people back into the show and promote it more, and so they'll see this and be like, oh, hey, maybe I should give this a try, because it's kind of like this big Endgame type season, and so by them just completely not promoting it anymore and not giving us any sort of update, in my opinion, is ridiculous, and I think the community deserves to at least have an update regarding all of this, and I see why people are so frustrated with it. But with this being said, I think that basically is just all I've got to say in this video. I really wanted to make this video to let my own opinion be known on this, because a lot of people do have the opposite take of me, and I know this is probably going to stir up a fair amount of drama in the comments, but honestly, who really cares? With this being said though, that does conclude today's video. I really do hope you all understood my point and what I'm trying to convey here, even if you did disagree with me. With all of this being said though, what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. I'm down to read them and have a conversation with you guys. With this being said, if you did enjoy today's video, feel free to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell for more content very similar to this. And also, if you're interested in getting a channel membership, hit the join button on my channel profile. It would truly mean a lot to me. With this being said, that does conclude this video. With this being said, goodbye.